is she? Is she just a figment of Archie's imagination? Or his worst nightmare come true? Can Archie survive another date with his dream girl?
Oh, if only Freddy Krueger could have been in this episode. It would have been so wonderful. So the opening has Veronica being terrorized in a dream, which oddly sounds exactly like the same setup used during the previous episode on this list. It's a weird coincidence. In the dream, Veronica is told to stay away from Archie by some mysterious figure, which she does. Though I'm not sure why she doesn't just tell Archie about the dream, since that was never a part of the deal. The next night, Archie has a dream where he's absolutely perfect, so in other words, a normal day for him in the show, except for the flying, of course. In the dream, he finds a girl called Maria Noct, which seems oddly a specific name for a character, given that most of the others only end up with one name, and giving it a quick search online reveals that her name in German would mean something close to bitter night/darkness. Maria is, as every girl seems to be, completely head over heels with Archie, because, you know, it's not like this has been done or anything, and becomes quickly obvious that she's not only the jealous type, but the crazy jealous type, as she attacks Betty in her dreams and was the same one who went after Veronica as well. Of course, how she knows these things isn't explained, as while she can interact with people in the dream world, there doesn't seem to be any obvious way of her knowing what happens in the waking world. Also, I'm not sure why she went after Veronica before talking to Archie, when it isn't until after she talks to Archie she makes him promise not to date any other girls. Though, wait a minute, a girl actually wanting Archie to be exclusive? Well, yeah, now we know she's crazy. Maria seems to constantly terrorize Betty and Veronica, who can't get any sleep, which seems weird since they said they'd stay away from Archie like they promised. And when Archie angers Maria, he suffers a similar fate. Taking a stand against Maria, a la Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors, the four of them, now including Jughead, go into Archie's dreams through a machine that Dilton just happens to have built. Because, yeah, that's not extremely coincidental at all. Realizing that they're no match for Maria, the gang attempts to transport the monster from Big Ethel's dream to scare her off, to find out that it's actually her ex-boyfriend. This results in the day being saved by Arnie the monster, who makes a plea to Maria. And I just realized that Arnie and Archie sound alike, which makes me wonder if that was the reason she was going after him, which would make about as much sense as the rest of the show does. So after the two monsters get back together and Maria changes form to match Arnie, though still with the same hair and dress for some reason, the episode ends. Doing a dream episode should be a chance for a show to have stuff be a little more surreal or weird. Hell, it's pretty much full permission to do so, but this episode barely does anything with it. Betty and Veronica are scared, but don't tell Archie why until midway through, something that doesn't seem to make sense since neither promised not to tell him. Really, it feels like they could have set this entirely in the dream world instead of flicking back and forth, having Archie find the others in a bid to escape their own worst nightmares. Which I realise has been done, but these episodes allow a level of development in characters by exploring their subconscious, whereas here we just get Betty turning into Veronica, and Veronica becomes poor. Wow, big shock that those are their worst fears. The idea of another girl going after Archie is overused by this point in the series, as the show mistakes him for being someone with any sort of charm or personality. While I would hesitate to switch out Archie with Reggie for this episode, as we did already do that, why not have it be Jughead? He absolutely hates the idea of dating, so him being that oblivious toward a girl who likes him would work out quite nicely. And if the episode was contained to the dream world, you wouldn't need the convenience of Dilton just happening to have built a machine to let them into their dreams. While the writers may have thought this was a dream come true, it's actually a nightmare, placed at number 6.